Hello, I'm here with Chike and Ago representing the African Film Festival. And tell us a little bit more about African Film Festival.
All right, thanks. Again, like you said, my name is Chike Warfare, and this is my boss, Ogo. We are here representing the Silicon Valley African Film Festival. And the Silicon Valley African Film Festival was founded 9 years ago. And the whole idea of the festival was to create a platform here in Silicon Valley for content creators from the African continent to be able to come to Silicon Valley and present their work unfiltered. And you and I do know, which is why I commend this event that we're here to celebrate. We do know that there's a lot of misconceptions about Africa and Africans outside of the continent. And what we are doing is changing that narrative and allowing the African content creators themselves to come and tell us about Africa. These are first voice storytellers, so to speak. And so we say Africa through the African lens. And every year we gather. Last year, for instance, we celebrated the festival by screening 93 films from 29 African countries. And we had the filmmakers here, and some of them spent a couple of weeks here interacting with our community.
Wow, that's great. Ago, you have anything to add?
Yes, I've been attending the festival since 2013. And when I first went, I was just super excited just to see Africans talking about their films and presenting that to people. 'Cause typically that's not really done in the United States, and I don't think there's enough of that. And so I've been going since that time. I've been an active supporter and also saying, for us in the community to support something like this, because it's doing a lot of great things for our community.
That's great. I can see that definitely African Film Festival aligns with the mission of Nigerian Student Coalition Conference, which is the advancement and of positive representation of Africa. So I'm glad to have you guys here. Hope you enjoy it. And yeah, thank you.
And just to add also, this year's film festival, which is our 9th annual, is coming up in October, and the dates are October 4th through the 7th, and it's right here in the city of San Jose at the historic Hoover Theater. Check us out. We're on the web at svaff.org. We're on Facebook. We're on Twitter. Come join us.
Yes, join them. Check them out. Thank you. Thanks for coming.
Thank you.
Okay, my name is Monica O'Neill. I'm actually with PricewaterhouseCoopers, and I'm here today with my friend
Isaias Asafa, Executive Director of Ethiopian American Development Foundation.
So I wanted to just learn a little bit more about what he does, about what the products he has to offer here, how long he's been doing it, and what's the passion behind you establishing this type of product. So first of all, why don't you tell us a little bit about what your product is?
So I sell fragrance oils, jojoba-based fragrance oils. And the idea behind it is everybody feels better when they smell better. So there aren't too many folks out here in the Bay that actually sell fragrance oils outside of maybe some mosques and some small stores, but it doesn't have much of a market presence here. So I figure I can get it to folks here, and it's a better product typically than spray-on colognes and perfumes.
So tell us a little bit about when you established this business of yours.
So it's January of this year. There's a pretty high turnover, pretty high rate of return on it. So I get to have a whole lot back and just keep being able to invest in my business. So it's pretty fast growing. It's just to say that it's pretty quickly growing.
Okay, very nice, very nice. So how do you source these materials? And not only that, second part of the question, why is it a better product than what we would typically see in a Macy's or a Sephora or something like that? Why is it better than the normal cologne?
Well, it'll last longer for once. For one thing, if you put it on something that you don't wash very frequently, let's say a jacket, maybe you wash that every 2 weeks or something. The smell will last that entire 2 weeks. You put it on your skin, it won't come off until you take a shower, or maybe even after then you'll have some residual scent of it. So the product generally just lasts longer. it's not watered down like perfumes and colognes are.
Okay. And so a little bit more about the products you have here. Can you tell us, if this is just for men, is it for women, is it for children? Who's your target demographic here?
So anybody, anybody can wear it. I can't imagine children needing. I know when I was a kid, I couldn't smell myself. My mom used to say, "You smell terrible."
Go outside.
Yeah, go take a shower. Boys, as kids, we try to avoid taking showers for as long as possible a lot of times. But in any case, it's the target is broad, and but people that are attracted to it will typically be people that haven't really, people that might be curious, right, as to what it is, and once they have an experience with it, they're more or less hooked. So everybody, pretty much, everybody is the target. And I have 2 sets of fragrances, male and female. I'm not judging. Whatever you pick, you pick. If a guy wants a quote-unquote female fragrance, he can go ahead and go with that, and vice versa.
Very nice. So tell us a little bit. I think you have some price points up here.
I do. So this size right here would be $6. The middle one would be $10, and this would be $15. But and out here, the beauty of it is out here in most stores that you go to, or most places that you go to that might sell it, they sell it a lot more expensive than the price at which I sell it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So other than this conference today, how do we get your product? Can we finally find you online yet?
Yeah.
Is it word of mouth?
You can contact me at 408-758-2240, or you can message me on Instagram. Follow my nonprofit at eadf.us. A third of the profits here go to my nonprofit.
Wow, that's wonderful. Thank you so much for your time, and I'm excited to try out your products.
Yes, sir. Thank you.
Okay, so I'm Monica O'Neill. I am actually a core assurance manager at PricewaterhouseCoopers, or PwC. I'm here today because I graduated from San Jose State, so anytime I can do more for the school, for my alma mater, I'm always down to just kind of show up and show out. Another thing is San Jose State happens to be one of our target schools. We're actually located about a mile away from here, and we are really interested in making sure that we grow our pool of diverse folks, specifically with regards to those who are underrepresented in the accounting profession, so Blacks, African Americans, Hispanic, and the like. So essentially that's what I'm here today for. I'll be speaking on the grand panel, telling people about my story, and I'm really excited to network and get to know everyone. And I always invite people to use me as a source to figure out all the questions you have about working at a Big Four accounting firm.
My name is Shanika Medina. I am the owner and designer of Vibe Eclectic, head wraps and accessories, dedicated to providing fashion-forward and unique accessories to the woman who isn't afraid to stand out in a crowd. So you can find me on Instagram at Vibe Eclectic. That's VIBEKLEKTIC. And I can also be found on Facebook.com at Vibe Eclectic, same spelling. And I also have a website. It's www.vibeeclectic.bigcartel.com.
Hi, my name is Andres. And I'm just trying to figure out what Circle is about.
Sure.
How'd the app start?
Yeah.
Give me the whole breakdown.
All right. So my name is Nahom, founder, CEO, lead developer on this. So the way Circle started was I came across my computer desk and I had business cards sitting there, and I honestly hated that. And so I wanted to look for an app that could store my business cards. So I went on the App Store, didn't find something that I really liked, so I decided to make my own business card app. It's called Circle. We're targeting 3 different verticals. One is the networking aspect of exchanging a business card. The reason why we exchange business cards today is so that we do business with each other, or so we are a part of each other's network. But the business card fails at effectively converting that or making that happen for us. And so digital business card allows us to do that. We're able to engage with the people we exchange business cards with through the New Street page. If you have a launch of your latest product, or if you want to create an event and invite your network to that event, we're able to see that going on the app. And then there's also the card itself. We forget our business cards, we lose people's business cards, and this organizes it for us and has it in one place for us.
Right. Yeah, I can kind of relate to that. I was at a recruiting event just the other day trying to get a job, and all these recruiters would give out their information, their cards, their pamphlets, and I kept all of it in my bag. But afterwards, when I was going on the online applications, I always felt like there was something missing, that I forgot, someone's contact information, and so I could definitely relate to that.
Right.
Yeah. So cool. So, Christina, how'd you join the team?
Well, I have a passion for business and entrepreneurship, and I linked up with Nahom, and we decided that I can help take Circle to the next level.
Cool. Yeah, so she was actually responsible for all the table, the cloth, so all the design features of this event is to you. So thank you for that.
Kudos, Christiana.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Cool.
Stay tuned for the new features we have coming up. One feature called Discover, where you're able to discover other Circle users around you. You can search for. So when you go to these kind of events, there are hundreds of people. You don't necessarily want to talk to everyone,
right,
but you do want to talk to certain people with a specific job title or within a specific industry.
Right.
And so with our feature on Circle, there's a Discover feature where you can filter to find certain people in that specific industry, whether
Right.
it's healthcare, finance, or tech. And whenever that person's within that area or within a 50-feet radius of you, you'll get their profile showing up on your phone on the Circle app. So you're able to easily walk over and start a conversation.
That's cool, man.
Yeah.
So talk about the Google Home giveaway.
Oh, we're doing a giveaway today. Yeah. So we are doing a Google Home giveaway, 3 Google Homes. All you have to do is take a picture with the Find Me on Circle sign, download the app Circle so that we can also verify you've downloaded the app, and then post this image of yourself on Instagram, #FindMeOnCircle, and we'll award a Google Home to 3 lucky people.
Cool.
Thank you.
Well, thanks for tuning in. Appreciate that. See you guys later.
There is, yeah, absolutely. You guys can find us on circletheapp.com. Again, that's circletheapp.com. Check us out.
Hi, my name is Chidima. I'm a student here at San Jose State. However, I help manage Ankara American Inc., formerly known as Ankara Labels. We have a range of fabrics from Nigeria, Ghana, Senegal, Holland, a lot of fabrics. So we actually make clothes that cater to the customer. The customer decides what kind of style they want, and we cut it, we get fabric, and we have tailors who make all these clothes. So right here we have this men's coat. It's called the Senator. This is typically worn in Nigeria by older men, people who work. Younger people wear it too during weddings. We have this beautiful dress right here. It's pink with sequins on. This is based on a customer's idea. We are very diverse in terms of a fabric and the styles that we have available. Check us out on Facebook at AnkaraLabels.com and Instagram. Also check AnkaraLabels.com or Ankara American Inc. at GoDaddySites.com. My name is Chidima. Follow me on Live Your Chi. I do dancing, fashion, technology, brand management, everything. Yeah, looking forward to hear from you. Bye. Yeah, so
Camera's rolling.
we have this beautiful dress. As you can see, this is a popular fabric from the eastern side of Africa. Mostly Nigeria, Eastern Africa, so Igbo, Abia State, Imo, Anambra. We have top and the bottom. Menswear called F&B.
Excuse me, sir, we need your help. One of you gentlemen needs to help this lady. Hold this up for her. Oh, yeah, sure. I got you. What do you want me to do? Hold it up because that's for a man. Hold it up to you like this.
Okay. Yeah, so that looks really good, and he's actually wearing something that the typical Igbo people wear. So look at his, can you turn around? What's this called? Do you know what it's called?
I'm not sure. I just know
Well, it's called Senator. It's a traditional wear from the eastern side of Nigeria. A lot of Igbo chiefs wear this but you can also see the same style shown on this other fabric. We have more than things like what I'm wearing. This is a peppercorn blouse made from Hollandaise Ankara. You can zip it up and down. Kind of goes up this way and kind of goes up this way too. So there are different ways that you can tailor your styles. Yeah, we have this beautiful skirt right here. We have dashiki inspired outfits. So if you're famous with the dashiki, you can pair this with anything that you're interested in. A typical dashiki shirt. It's unisex for male and females. So, as simply said, we provide you the fabrics, we provide you tailoring, and you just come and pick up a style, and we'll have your clothes sent to you by mail, and we can set an appointment to meet with us here in San Jose. So, yeah, look for Ankara labels, look for Ankara American, and look for Chidima.
Hi, my name is Ifani Onabogu. I'm the chair for this year's NSCC, the 6th Annual Nigerian Students Coalition Conference, themed African Millennials to New Oil. I'm here with Emmanuel from PwC, one of our sponsors for this year's conference.
I'm a first-year associate, so technically for the society, I'm an auditor. So, or you could say audit staff. And some of my clients are semiconductor and venture capital. So, yeah. So we audit the Fortune 500 companies and stuff. Yeah.
That sounds like some amazing stuff. I mean, you get to see a lot of cool stuff being done in terms of Silicon Valley. You get the first-hand touch.
Absolutely.
That's pretty impressive. And how long did you live in Africa?
All my life, I mean, I've only been here for 7 years, so.
7 years?
Yeah, I'm not going to tell you how old I am, so.
That sounds good. That sounds good. And do you see Africa as the opportunity that we're portraying it to be?
So when you mean opportunity coming to Africa in general,
no,
what do you mean?
Do you see potential?
Yes.
I mean, we all know where the continent is right now.
Yes.
I mean, we know the situation, the political and economic situation.
Yes.
But are you hopeful with what is happening now? And if you were to do a 30-year projection,
Yeah.
do you think we'll be able to achieve? You've seen Wakanda, right? You've seen the movie, right?
Yeah, Black Panther is like the best. You know?
Yes,
Wakanda
Black Panther.
forever, yeah.
Yes. So, do you think in the next 30 years, an African nation will be able to achieve that status?
To be realistic, no, 30 years is too close. Maybe 100 years. But I mean, here's what I'm trying to say. There are a lot of changes that need to be made, and I know with events like this, trying to encourage youth to start making those moves. But take for example Nigeria. I was looking at the Instagram the other day, and someone mentioned that the president is older than the country, and they're not giving the youth the opportunity to impact the country. So if we have to give them, if we say 30 years, then the change needed to have started like 20 years ago. So if we have to do any, let's take it 50 years. Like to the set of Wakanda, because when you look into Wakanda, there's a lot of technology and all that. That's a long way, and I'm just being real right now.
Yeah.
But we need to start making events like this to encourage you to start making changes and start talking to our older folks to help encourage our youth to impact the society.
That sounds great. So from everything you've said, it sounds like you have a lot of belief in the youths.
Absolutely. I'm one, right? I'm a youth too, so.
Exactly.
Yeah, I have a lot of belief in youth, yeah.
Exactly. So do you believe we're the generation that unlocks, do you believe that we will be the generation that unlocks the African potential?
Absolutely. the for our older folks right now, the way they think is kind of backward, and for the new generation, this jet age, things are changing and the youth are changing with it. So we need the mindset of youth to change, Nigeria or Africa. So, and I believe that, definitely the youth are the change. Yeah.
Thank you so much. And that's all. Thank you so much, Emmanuel, for giving me your time.
Yes, sir.
And thank you, everyone, for tuning in. Stay tuned because the 6th annual NSCC is just starting.